Hello everyone. Today is really a auspicious day for those who feel connected to Sirius, and it's a powerful energy. I'm going to do a little introduction just of the context, and then we're going to meditate almost in silence for about 1 hour. But just a small context that mostly people know that Sirius Stargate is on July 7 because it's like 7, and of course it's kind of magic number, but we understand that this is a number in the kind of modern calendar which is not connected with anything, with not with planetary cycles or whatever. Ancient calendars like the one in ancient Egypt or Mayan calendars, they were reflecting the nature of the cycles, but modern calendar is far away from that. But anyway, it's kind of the matrixy digits, and of course they do have some significance, but more like symbolic significance. But it's interesting that actually July is really connected with Sirius. And in Egypt, they knew it for thousands of years because of the Nile River. The Nile River was overflowing during July, especially because of the Sirius Sun conjunction. And every year we need to calculate what is the exact date for this conjunction. And in 2026, it's exactly today, July 6th. And actually it's very close to this esoteric July 7th date. And also it's a window, it's a portal, it's a stargate. The energies started opening up on July 3rd, and they're potent all through today. Today is the peak. Tomorrow is still the energies quite prominent. And then we will have this crazy sextile in July, both with Sirius active and 6 major planets forming the sextile. It's a kind of configuration made of 6 points. So July is really, really transformational on the scale which has not happened since the 60s of last century. And the beginning of this transformational period is today. So it's really, really auspicious date, and it's a great opportunity for all of us to meditate together and to change the collective frequency, to elevate it. And Sirius is always connected with spiritual energy being expanded, accelerated. We are being bombarded with codes from Sirius, which are being delivered to our new crystalline grid of Earth, and then from the crystalline grid we get them absorbed into our energy system. So actually what we're going to do today, we're going to open up to receive those energies, and we'll always do it through the breath. Like in 1 minute I will shut up and we will start meditating. I will invite you to close your eyes and start breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, opening up our energy bodies to receive this transmission. And the transmission is going to be from Sirius to our new light matrix of the Earth grid, and then from the light matrix of the Earth grid into our energy bodies. That's what's going to happen. And some people are more sensitive and they do feel energies. Some people are less sensitive and maybe they will be just meditating. But anyway, we're all receiving them. Like I always give example of 5G, right? Some people are sensitive and they can feel the negative influence and they suffer consciously, but most people don't feel, but still they suffer and receive those negative frequencies. Fortunately, we do have high vibrational transmitters, and today we're getting connected to those transmitters, and we will be receiving those light codes, those energy transmissions from the source, which is benevolent, and showering us with those ascension codes. So what we need to do is just to open up our hearts with intention to receive and then to transmit to our environment. That's why I call it planetary harmonization, because first we harmonize our own field, and then we start being those elements which harmonize the world around us. So it's always good for your own sake and for the sake of the collective field. Anyway, so it's like celebration today. It's like the festival of light, receiving all those high vibrational showering energy from higher dimensions like Sirius and Sun. So let's celebrate, let's receive those codes, and me and my partner, we're going to be like the guides. Of course you can receive them by yourselves, but it's nice to be in the collective field, and it's nice to have someone who is willing to, it's kind of, we're helping to receive that frequency. So it's like Sirius radio, and we are tuning into that frequency of Sirius radio to receive the transmission. So we will be doing this facilitation of tuning in for you, but you don't need to look at us, you don't need, your participation is just willingness to meditate in the collective field, and that's it, and feel as much as you're able at the moment. Okay, I think that's enough with chatting away, and we can move on to the actual work, to the meditation. And I invite you to close your eyes and pay attention to the spine and start breathing. Long deep inhalation through the nose and long deep exhalation through the mouth, with intention to slow down, relax, and open up your energy field to receive. And as you are slowing down and tuning in, we will do a short invocation, calling in all the spirit guides, all the ascended masters, teachers and holders of all the lineages, angels and archangels, Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Arhats, all the light beings, all the divine beings, all the celestial light workers who would like to assist us in our expansion, acceleration, ascension, and harmonization process. And in your mind's eye, you can join us and invoke all those presences of enlightened masters, of the spirits, of ancestors, all the beings who support you on your spiritual journey. Invite your higher self, your oversoul, and all your fractals to take part in that planetary harmonization session. For your own sake and for the sake of all the beings in all worlds and all dimensions. May we all benefit. And today, during the Sirius Stargate opening. Most specifically, I'm calling into the divine feminine aspects of Isis and Hathor. And all the blue ray beings, Sirius and Pleiadian concept. And Venusia and Horus. Please do assist the transmission. breathing and opening up more and more layers. All the layers up to the cellular level. Sirius is like our spiritual sun, and now we are receiving very high frequency transmission. The Sirius Stargate is really open, and the celestial alliance appears heralds of the transformations to come. Open up to receive the guidance and assistance from those celestial lines, from those beings who come from afar to assist our ascension process. light matrix of planet Gaia has been operational already for some time, for a couple of years. And gradually we're getting connected to it. And our crystalline structures and our operational system also needs to be upgraded. It's like if your iPhone users, you sometimes receive those messages, do you want your ears to be upgraded to the latest version? And you press yes. So it's the same kind of thing. It's like the new light metrics, as opposed to the old, distorted, corrupted version. Asks you if you want to get connected to it and if you want to install and upgrade the crystalline structure. And if you are ready, you can give your consent now in your mind's eye to receive that upgrade of your energy system so that it can get more subtly connected to the new operational system of the whole planet. So if you feel you are ready, and only if you feel you are ready, you can express your will and give consent to that upgrade installation. And just like with iPhone, it can take up to 36 hours, depending on the speed. And if you gave your consent to download this upgrade, take it easy. You may feel sleepy. You might want to have more sleep and rest. Allow it to yourself. Take it easy for the next day or two. Especially since the Sirius Stargate will be still potent, and you will keep downloading all these upgrades. Relax and rest as much as possible. Sleep more, drink more. Don't overstrain yourself. process we started. Process of downloading and then integrating a new operational system, a new crystalline energy structure will go on. And the kind of background regime just start paying even more attention and awareness to your breath, inhalations and exhalations. Making them a bit more consciously and even a bit more kind of forcefully. Feel the expansion and contraction. And after the next exhalation, you're invited to bring your palms together in the heart area and the Namaskar mudra. And express gratitude to yourself first and foremost for joining us and going through the process for your own sake and for the sake of the collective. And we're going to wrap it up. Generating goodwill energy by together chanting the mantra, which is beyond religion, which is beyond tradition, because it's just wishing happiness to all beings. I will do it 3 times in 3 languages, first in Sanskrit, then in English, and then in your own language. If it still happens to be English, you can repeat it again in English. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. May all beings in all dimensions be free and happy. May all beings in all dimensions be happy and free, free from suffering and causes of suffering. May all beings in all dimensions be happy and free, free from suffering and causes of suffering. And finally, in your own language, все существа во всех мирах будут счастливы и свободны, свободны от страданий и причин их вызывающих. Пусть все существа во всех мирах будут счастливы и свободны, свободны от страданий и причин их вызывающих. Пусть все существа во всех мирах будут счастливы и свободны, свободны от страданий и причин их вызывающих. And now the invitation is to relax your hands and arms and open the eyes. And thank you again for joining us and for doing this harmonization work, both for yourself and for everyone else. And I wish you a very happy and lucky Sirius Stargate and expansion, acceleration and ascension. And yeah, see you sometime soon.